Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Friday, June 29th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast, and I would like to begin with a note on the CW. The network has announced its upcoming fall season and series premiere dates. Now, in past seasons, they have always taken a few of its shows and started them early with the assumption that if they start earlier, they'll get more attention. It's never worked. So this time, they are starting everything late with the logical assumption that if we start after, everyone else will do better. I hope it works for them. Now, the first of the returning CW shows will be Heart of Dixie. It will open its second season on October 2nd. The next night is the new season of Supernatural, and then the first of the three new CW shows will be Arrow on October 10th. Moving to our updated scorecard in network daytime talk, once again, and this never changes, The View on ABC by far was the most watched of the quartet, but it was down slightly year to year. Moving over to the talk on CBS, minor growth year to year in total viewers. The Chew on ABC remains down from year ago occupant All My Children. That will not change. And the Revolution, earned its cancellation stripes. You know, I've said this before, I'll say it again, ABC did a really bad job in daytime. There was a better way to handle this. Now, sadly, one day after the news, or actually reporting the news that Don Grady from My Three Sons passed away, earlier in the week we lost Doris Singleton from I Love Lucy. Doris played Carolyn Appleby, who was Lucy's friend/nemesis. She was a very familiar face in guest star roles on television in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and part of the 80s. And my favorite episode with Doris Singleton from I Love Lucy was in L.A. when Harpo Marx guest starred. Rest in peace, Doris Singleton, who was 92 years old. She had a nice, long life. Let's go over to the Travel Channel. They have issued renewals on two of its freshman series, Hotel Impossible and Baggage Battles. They are both coming back. We will have 14 new episodes of Baggage Battles and 13 of Hotel Impossible. Dallas on TNT. Now, the not-so-positive news is it lost more steam in its third week, and technically its fourth episode. Now, logically, remember, most new shows drop 10 to 20% in week 2, another 10% in week 3. They level off in week 4. The track so far for Dallas, the first 2 episodes averaged 6.86 million viewers. The third episode was 4.8, now it's 4.1. And that 4.1 actually finished second on Wednesday among all basic cable in total viewers, behind Royal Pains on USA. Now, TNT is hoping to get more attention for Dallas. They're airing a marathon of the first 4 episodes on July 4th. Leading into the next original episode of the series. I am not so sure airing an original installment of Dallas on July 4th is such a good idea. I mean, logically, who is going to be home? Not many people. Now, I received something interesting, an email yesterday. I also report on syndication. Most people out there assume that Anderson, hosted by Anderson Cooper from Warner Brothers, is the most watched new first-run series of this year. Well, guess what? It is not. If you factor in the weekend, there is a weekly half-hour called Jack Hanna's Wild Countdown from Litton Entertainment. It airs predominantly on ABC stations on Saturday morning. It delivers more viewers on average than Anderson. If you go to our newsletter today, there is a link for you to take a look to see how these shows are doing, the freshman class in syndication. Now, yesterday, I asked the question, what would you like me to address on our daily videocast? And somebody emailed me on our Facebook page or put a comment, would you talk about what shows you have seen of the new mix? Now, I'm a little slow this year, I've got to be honest. Of the 21 new shows, I've seen 10. So I'm almost halfway there. I'm going to catch up in the upcoming week. Let me quickly take you through the list with a brief synopsis of each. And this is what I think of the new class so far. We'll start with, on CBS Partners, their new comedy. It's generic, it's not funny, and I think it's going to hurt CBS's Monday night lineup. Vegas on CBS, which is Tuesday at 10 o'clock. I liked it. I thought it was a little slow. I think it will fit in well out of CSI Los Angeles, but I do believe it's going to skew older like Unforgettable did in that time period. Made in Jersey on CBS, Friday at 9 o'clock. It's generic. I thought it was dull. I think the network could do much better out of relocated CSI New York. Moving to NBC, their new comedy Animal Practice. I thought it was cute. I think the monkey so far is the best actor of anyone on any new show. but I don't think it's going to work. Go on with Matthew Perry, go away. I don't know why NBC thinks this is going to generate any interest. If you remember a show called Dear John, which never really worked, this is an updated version of that, and it just is not a good watch. The new normal on NBC I liked better. Do I think it's going to work? Probably not. NBC has an uphill battle, but so far of the 3 new comedies that I've seen on NBC, I have one more to go, I like the new normal the best. Chicago Fire, it comes from Dick Wolf, it's 10 o'clock on Wednesday, it's like Law and Order set in a fire department, and I think it's going to appeal to the masses. I think of any of NBC's new shows, Chicago Fire has the best shot of succeeding. Ben and Kate on Fox, one of their first 2 new comedies, didn't like it. Not funny. I don't think it's going to work. But I did like the Mindy Project better, and we'll be seeing a lot more of Mindy Kaling from The Office. And Arrow on the CW will not get a big audience, but it fits well into Supernatural. I think it had a good twist at the end of the pilot, and I would keep a positive eye on it. So that's what I have seen so far. And just to let you know that I am taking a brief hiatus. I'm taking some R&R. I will be off next week. Our games guru and reality critic, Douglas Pucci, will be posting updates at our website. The newsletter will be down next week, and I will be returning the following week. So I wish everybody a great weekend, and I will be back with more news about my favorite medium on Tuesday, July 10th. Signing off, Marc Berman.